Hey guys, this is the FailMoonCircus bringing you our first ever deck Trollfile. This is the terrible deck that was featured in WTF Vanguard episode 3. So yeah, let's get this started. Our starter Vanguard is Conroe. He just the best Conroe Vanguard out there right now. He just been since forever. Counterblast 1, retire him. Get a grade 1 from your deck and put it in your hand. Yeah. Our grade 3 lineup is 4 Blast Book Dragons. And what he does is, his limit break is when you attack the Vanguard, you pay the cost of 1 Counterblast and discard a card from your hand, and he pretty much gets a free crit trigger. So, plus 5,000 in crit, pretty much, until the end of that battle. Yeah. And his second skill is, during your turn, if your critical is 2 or higher, he gets that additional 5,000. Yeah, so point of this card is he could hit 21 crit 2 by himself, like with ease. So yeah. Then next up is 4 Cruel Dragons. What he does is his limit break is when you attack the Vanguard, you pay the cost of Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1, and you retire one of your opponent's grade 2 or lower rear guard. So yeah, that's pretty good. Cheap cost cheap cost retirement is what I meant to say. So yeah. Anyways, uh, his second skill is actually what makes this guy a lot what a lot of people play him for is uh reveal this card from in your hand, and you choose your grade 2 Vanguard and you rest it. And as long as you retire a card during your main phase, or retire your opponent's rear guard during your main phase, you get the Spirit Ride this, and then you'll be able to get uh you'll get minus 3,000 for the turn, but it's probably worth it for that twin drive. So yeah. So anyways, our grade 2 lineup is 4 Prowling Dragon Striking. So he is actually pretty good with this deck anyways, but not sure about other decks though. But reason why he's so good with this deck is, well, not this. Well, one of his skills not really good with it at all, really. But his first skill is Restraint, so he can't attack as a Vanguard, anyways. But his second skill is makes it pretty makes up for it, I guess. When this unit gets attacked, if there's no unit boosting it striking gets 5,000, so 15,000. So most cases, in this meta, a lot of grade 2s are 9Ks. So yeah. So even if they get a trigger, they won't be able to hit. So, and also this card is really good against grade 2 rushes as well. So because your opponent will have to play a lot of cards just to be able to get through this guy. So, anyways, the third skill of this card is what makes this guy so good with this deck is when you ride over this card, your Vanguard gets plus 5,000 and a critical. So you pull off the superior ride shenanigans with Cruel Dragon here, and you overall get a plus 2,000 and a crit for the turn. And or if you ride into Blast Bulk Dragon, he's hitting for 21 crit 2 for the turn. So yeah, good shenanigans right there. Yeah, and also 10k rear guard, pretty good still. Next up is 4 Berserk Dragons. What he does is on play, you counterblast 2, and you retire one of your grade 2 or lower opponent's grade 2 or lower rear guard. So yeah, this pretty much helps out with the fill to get the Cruel Dragon Superior Ride requirement. But those, it's pretty. The counterblast is pretty heavy costs for early on, but that's okay. And then our last of our grade 2 lineup is 3 Bellicossi Dragons. He is the on-hit Vanguard damage unflipper. He's just good overall in any Kaguro decks, since a lot of decks Kaguro decks are counterblast heavy. So yeah. Then next up is our grade 1 lineup. There's 4 perf guards. I actually run CO Dragon Reno Cross because, well, for no apparent reason, if really. But if I decide to run Corduroy, the other instead of Berserk Dragon, the Reno Crosses actually helps out with that special counter blast. So yeah, but any perfect guard could do with this deck, which is Bari from set 1 or Dragon Dancer Maria from the Extra Booster 9. So yeah, and then Reno Crosses from set 11. Then next up is two Dragonic Gaias here. He is his skill is Soul Blast 2 and you rest this. When the normal unit in the same column as this attacks, it gains a critical. So what why run this? It actually helps Blast Bolt get a crit early on, so he'll be hitting for 16 crit too. So it's pretty much the same thing as getting boosted by this guy, except you get a crit instead of just hitting for 17. So yeah. Next up is two Kimnaras. What he does is counterblast 1, you soul charge this, and you retire one of your opponent's grade 1 rear guards. So yeah, this is also for the Cruel Dragon Superior Ride, and also soul charge up for his limit break. So it's really good, good synergy and all that such. The next up is 3 bars, aka Vanilla. Why run him? Because uh, primarily want this to for the AK boost. So you have this behind strike and hit cross ride numbers for 18, or you also ride it into this as your grade 1 as well. So you won't be less vulnerable against rushes, but or grade 1 rushes anyways. So yeah, this is a good defense otherwise. Next up is 2 Seal Dragon Curses. He is there for the hand filtering, just like in some situations where you don't have Crow Dragon, um but you somehow if you can somehow get Crow Dragon next draw and you pull up the Superior Ride, well, Cursey could help quite a bit. But the dish draw requirement is your opponent has to have a grade 2 Vanguard or Rear Guard to pull it off, and this is also on play as well, so yeah. Anyways, next up is one Dragon Monk Gojo. He's here for the same reason as Kersey for the hand filtering, but Gojo could do uh, more often since you just had is active where you just had to rest this. So yeah, and 7K boost. Well, all 3 of them are 7K boosters as well. So just have this behind any grade 3 in this deck, and it'll be hitting for cross ride, no problem. Then our trigger lineup is for Gatling Claws. He is here for the same reason as Kimnara, Soul Charge and retiring for the Superior Ride for Cruel Dragon. Yeah, and Limit Break. Then I run 4, 8, 12 crit. Yeah, if you guys are wondering why there's no hero triggers, because YOLO. I'd rather just win fast or lose fast with this deck. Because Blast Bulk Dragon, yeah, you're not gonna have hand power. So you just win fast or lose fast. So yeah. that's pretty much it for this deck troll file. This is FailMoonCircus, and I'll troll you guys next time.